Alright, what is going on, guys? This is my 2015 free agency video. I'm just going to tell you the guys I think the Eagles should pursue and why. Alright, so I'm going to start it off with the free safety of the New England Patriots, Devin McCourty. He is a very good safety. I think he would be a great fit for the Eagles. Now, there's a lot of reasons behind that, and I want to take a step back from this just to kind of explain why. Okay, so think back to the beginning, middle of the season. Michael Kendricks went down with an injury, and yeah, it hurt the defense a lot. Alright, so for the most part, Kendricks has always covered the tight ends. So when he went down, they needed someone else to assume the responsibility. So Malcolm Jenkins, who did very well in the beginning of the season on coverage, he began assuming Michael Kendricks' role. So that meant that Nate Allen would be taking over Jenkins' previous role, which meant that he'd be playing the deep ball. And there were a few times this season when Nate Allen did make a play playing the deep ball, but for the most part he struggled. And I apologize that I don't have footage to show you, since I don't want to have copyright issues with this video. But here's some examples. Remember when the Eagles played Arizona this season, and John Brown beat Cary Williams deep down the field to give the Cardinals the lead late in the game? Everyone got mad at Cary Williams on that play because, yeah, he got beat. And he shouldn't have. You have the right to get mad at him. But what's talked about a lot less regarding that play is that Nate Allen was supposed to be back deep in case he got beat. And he was slow coming over, and that's why the play happened. Alright, here's another one. Remember when Dez Bryant completely torched Bradley Fletcher? Yeah, we all do. But a lot of those plays, Nate Allen was supposed to come over and help him out. I remember watching the game, there was one point where I think it was Al Michaels. He actually circled, Bradley Fletcher and Dez Bryant on the screen, because they were both in a one-on-one matchup at the bottom. And he pointed out, he said, look at this one-on-one matchup, this is not good. And then you could see Nate Allen slowly moving over, didn't get there in time, and what happened was he got beat. And of course, Dez Bryant can do that to anyone. So, I mean, I know there's a lot of blame to go around for that play. But if Nate Allen goes around there, and goes over, gets behind, especially on that last one, which gave him the lead late in the game, oh man, that would have been huge. So the point I'm trying to make here is we need a safety who can cover. And Devin McCourty was drafted as a cornerback, actually. And he's so versatile because he can cover so well that he can play safety too. And I think he'd fit very well because his style is very similar to Malcolm Jenkins. He can cover, so you won't have to worry about anyone getting beat. And he can tackle too, which is huge. So I say we definitely give Devin McCourty, give him some offers. If we can bring him in here, our safety problems, I think most of them are really going to go away. Because Jenkins is solid, and McCourty would just solidify our secondary even more. So definitely try and go after him. Alright, so my next guy is Byron Maxwell, quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. I think we should definitely take a chance on him. Like, I'm sure you all remember when we got Nnamdi Asomugha on DRC a few years back. But what separates Maxwell between Nnamdi, per se, is Maxwell has proven himself. Because Sherman's on the other side, no one wants to throw it his way. So Maxwell gets targeted a lot, and he comes up with interceptions. His coverage is overall, it's great, you know. And I think he would be a solid number one on this team because he has proven himself. We know he can do it, and he can play man, he can play zone. He gets a lot of turnovers too. So I definitely recommend we go out after Maxwell. And he's already said he would like to play in Philadelphia. So I can't see us not coming away with him here. Just you gotta pay him big. I know we can get him, and he would be a huge pickup. We had the worst secondary in the league last year. Maxwell would fix that up. Man, definitely go after him. Pay him what he wants. We got this. Alright, so my next one is Jason Worlds. This one's pretty simple, actually. We just released Trent Cole. He was a long-time Eagle at Hurts. He's a great pass rusher. And it looks like they're just trying to go younger. And Worlds, I believe, is 26, 27. One of the two, I believe. And he's young. He's a pass rusher. He'd be a great fit. We have, because right now we have Barwin, Kiko, Michael Kendricks. D'Amico looks like he might be heading out. But we need that pass rusher outside. And Barwin's already situated where he is, and we need Kendricks and Kiko in coverage, it seems like. So it makes the most sense to put Worlds right on the outside, which is what he already does. He's a good pass rusher, and it would work, in my opinion. So I think we definitely should give him a shot, and I heard he's reportedly interested in coming to Philadelphia. So let's give it a shot. Up next, I got Mark Ingram. He was the running back of the Saints. He's young. I think he's only 26. He's a power runner, so he'll probably run the ball on most downs. And I just think it makes sense. He's not going to be as flashy as McCoy, but we have Darren Sproles, and he can be that big play, explosive running back. Mark Ingram, and I'd assume he'd be kind of cheap since there's not, running backs are not as valuable, clearly after that LeSean McCoy trade. But anyway, I think Mark Ingram, I'm not 100% sure if he's someone we should get, because I don't know what kind of running back Chip wants, but I think it could work with him. If not, there's CJ Spiller. I know there's a couple other running backs around. But Mark Ingram, I'd say give it a shot. He's pretty young, and I think he would work. And above all, sign Jeremy Maclin. He was our #1 receiver last year. He's been killing it for 6 years in the city. I say resign him, pay him what he wants. Don't waste your time with the other stuff if you can't get Maclin. If not, I think the explosiveness of this offense and the overall effectiveness is just going to decrease. So you have to resign him. That's it for this video. I'm probably going to make a reaction video a couple days after the free agency frenzy begins. And yeah, that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe. Fly Eagles fly.